Are you a true UFC Legend fan? Who was the first UFC fighter to win titles in 2 different weight classes? The correct answer is BJ Penn. BJ Penn captured the lightweight title in 2001 and the welterweight belt in 2004, becoming the first 2-division champion. Which legend famously said, "I'm not surprised, I'm not shocked" after a fight? The correct answer is Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell uttered the line after his 2004 KO of Randy Couture, cementing his laid-back persona. Who holds the record for most consecutive UFC title defenses? The correct answer is Demetrious Johnson. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson defended the flyweight belt 11 times in a row from 2012 to 2018. Which UFC pioneer was nicknamed the Animal? The correct answer is Mark Hunt. Mark the Animal Hunt earned his moniker for his ferocious striking and never-back-down attitude. Who was the first woman to win a UFC championship? The correct answer is Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey captured the inaugural UFC Women's Bantamweight title in 2012, paving the way for the division. Which legend retired with a perfect 29-0 record in the UFC? The correct answer is Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib retired in 2020 without a single UFC loss, finishing 29-0 overall. Who earned the nickname the Spider for his reach and striking style? The correct answer is Anderson Silva. Anderson's Spider Silva's 77-inch reach and fluid movement made him a nightmare for opponents. Which fighter won the first UFC Fight Night main event in 2005? The correct answer is Rich Franklin. Rich Franklin headlined UFC Fight Night 1 in 2005, marking the series' inaugural main event. Which legend was the first to defeat a former champion in his debut UFC fight? The correct answer is Matt Serra. Matt Serra shocked Georges St. Pierre in 2007, becoming the first debutant to beat a reigning champion. Who is the only UFC fighter to have defended a title in 3 different weight divisions? The correct answer is Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes defended both the bantamweight and featherweight titles, a unique dual-division defense record. Which UFC legend famously retired after a 12-second knockout loss? The correct answer is Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar stepped away from MMA after a 12-second KO by Alistair Overeem at UFC 141. Who holds the record for most finishes in UFC history? The correct answer is Donald Cerrone. Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone held the record for most UFC finishes, 23 as of 2020, the most in UFC history at that time. How many did you get right so far? Tell us in the comments. Which legend was the first UFC fighter to earn a $1 million performance bonus? The correct answer is Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal received a $1 million bonus for his historic 5-second knockout of Ben Askren at UFC 239. Who was the first UFC fighter to achieve a 10-fight winning streak in the organization? The correct answer is Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes compiled a 10-win streak from 2000-2004, the first to do so in UFC history. Which UFC legend is credited with popularizing the spinning back kick in MMA? The correct answer is Paul Daly. Paul Daly's flashy spinning back kicks earned him a reputation as a pioneer of that technique in the UFC. Who was the first UFC fighter to win a title after coming from a professional wrestling background? The correct answer is Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar captured the UFC Heavyweight Championship in 2008, becoming the first ex-professional wrestler to do so. Which legend is known for the catchphrase "I'm not impressed, I'm just curious"? The correct answer is John Jones. John Jones often said "I'm not impressed, I'm just curious" when previewing opponents, showcasing his calm confidence. Who was the first UFC fighter to win a title by knockout in the first round? The correct answer is Morris Smith. Morris Smith knocked out Kevin Randleman at UFC 31 1999 to claim the heavyweight title in just 1:49 of the first round. Which legend famously fought with a broken hand and still won the bout? The correct answer is Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler broke his left hand against Johnny Hendricks at UFC 171 2014, but still secured a split decision victory. Who was the first UFC fighter to earn a win via flying armbar in the organization? The correct answer is Royce Gracie. Royce Gracie used the flying armbar to defeat Ken Shamrock at UFC Fight in 1995, marking the first such finish in UFC history. Which UFC legend was the first to appear on the cover of ESPN the magazine? The correct answer is Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes graced the cover of ESPN the magazine in June 2005, becoming the first UFC athlete featured there. Who was the first UFC fighter to win a title after a 20-second knockout in a title-defining fight? The correct answer is TJ Dillashaw. TJ Dillashaw knocked out Renan Barão in 20 seconds at UFC 173 2014 to capture the bantamweight belt. Which legend was the first to achieve a UFC win by rear naked choke in under 30 seconds? The correct answer is Khabib Nurmagomedov. As of 2024, no UFC fight has ended with the rear naked choke in under 30 seconds. The fastest RNC in the organization is Khabib Nurmagomedov's 110 submission of Kamil Shalorus at UFC 170. Who is the first UFC legend to transition into a successful acting career with a starring role in a Hollywood blockbuster? The correct answer is Quinton Rampage Jackson. Quinton Rampage Jackson starred as the lead in the 2005 family action film The Game Plan, marking the first time a UFC athlete headlined a major Hollywood release. Drop your score in the comments and hit follow for more UFC trivia.